Hello, welcome back to my second video, going through the process of creating my Winnie the Pooh inspired illustration. My name is Jessica Jane and I am an illustrator and designer based in Melbourne, Australia. In the previous video, we covered my research process from the drafting stage and finished just as I had done the pencil work, transferring my draft to the final paper. If you missed this one, I suggest going back and watching the first one before continuing with this video. You can find a link for it in my video description, or just go through my channel. Now that my ink outlines are done, I'm starting my first layer of rendering using my 005 Pigma Micron pen. Similar to my pet portrait process, I will begin my rendering where the main focal point will be, and for this, it is the characters. I've started by sketching Winnie the Pooh, followed by his friends sitting around the picnic table. I'm making the outlines of the character darker, as well as creating contrast in their facial features. Then I will shade any filled areas, such as Piglet's body. Whilst I'm filling out character details, I will also render close surrounding areas, such as the floating balloons and flying butterflies. I then go to draw Tigger, Rabbit, and Christopher Robin. The picnic theme is very nostalgic and complements the idea of playing with soft toys. It's easy to imagine a child having a picnic with their toys, and we can all relate to the concept of having picnics at some time in our lives. I'm drawn to photos of well thought out and decorated picnics, and this drawing gave me the opportunity to create my own version of what an 100-acre wood picnic would look like. I spent time on the weekends and at night after work drawing this piece. I can work for a couple of hours, take a break, and then continue for a few more. Having an extra dog to puppy sit meant that my break time was generally keeping the dogs entertained. Lots of small training sessions with treats. They are both wanting treats at the same time, so generally any commands for a reward will be directed at them both, with a treat in each hand. We do lots of sitting and lying down. And Casper knows the extra fun trick of spinning. Now that I've sketched out the important parts of the drawing, I've moved on to continue my first pass on the rest of the artwork. I've extended to the borders of the paper, creating darker lines around the bunting and the trees. Pooh's treehouse is large, with a thick trunk and many branches and leaves. This will take up the most time in the drawing to fully render. In the bottom left corner, I'm filling in the details of a stump, surrounded by some lavender. This is reminiscent of Pooh's thinking spot, which appears a few times in stories. Once all the main details and objects of the illustration are filled out, I then move on to working on the negative space. This comprises of filling out grass details and a stippling border to finish. In between drawing, I couldn't resist taking a video of both of the puppies sleeping in the studio. This is a rare time where they have tired each other out after playing. This clip is from my lunch break on the weekend. I'm outside enjoying the summer sunshine with the dogs. They will play tug-of-war with toys and chase each other. When Casper has a friend over, I make sure to freeze an ice cream bucket with water and chopped carrots overnight. This is a great way to keep them occupied for a while, and it's a healthy treat that they both love. It's also fun for me to smash it on the ground to break it up for them. I hope you enjoy this footage of them eating ice and carrots as much as I do. And to end today's video, I thought our little bee house was an on-point theme for this artwork, so I had to capture the bees going on their makeshift house for a rest. It was perfect timing, as the bee house is extra busy in the summer when I was drawing this artwork.